kids and wife that heard this speech 3-4 times so far. And though if I'm making any mistakes, please come and whisper in my ear. Before I start, I want to tell to those of you who don't recognize me with the suit and the button shirt, I promise you that I will always wear my kibbutznik accent. That cannot be removed. Former Prime Minister, Your Excellency Ambassador Steffen, Ambassador Frédéric, ambassadors, friends, partner, my beloved wife, and children, standing here today, fill me with deep gratitude as we gather to acknowledge the essential work being done to promote and protect human rights. There are so many friends here, Odette and Sohaila, my first Palestinian friends, my mother-in-law, my sister, brother-in-law, nephew, so many friends and colleagues and partners are here. But many are also missing here today. My beloved parents, Bilha Yakobi, though they are no longer with us, their support and guidance will always remain with me. Also not here today, 6 family members of my Palestinian friend Mousa Jomaa, who were bombed only 3 nights ago in Gaza in the mowasi area, what is so-called the safe zone. Their names will not be forgotten. Engineer Ahmad Jomaa, Advocate Ahmad Jomaa, Yahya Jomaa, Mousa Jomaa, Husain lafi Jomaa, and the kids, Layan Jomaa and Lolo Jomaa. I don't know how to call what is happening in Gaza nowadays. Is it a genocide? Is it a massacre? Or is it ethnical cleansing? But it must stop, no matter how we call it. Also is not here with us, as you mentioned, Ambassador Steffen, our good friend and partner, Issa Amro, that thanks God is still alive and active. I feel privileged to share this moment with Issa. I called him last night, even though we never spoke before, and I told him that even though we never met, and he's a Palestinian and I'm Israelis, we are partners. We are partners in a shared future that will be based on security and safety, equality and dignity, shared acknowledgement and recognition, equality and dignity. Issa asked me to share his greeting for you, and that he's sending his gratitude for receiving this prestigious award. I don't know the reason why Issa is not here today and how to call it. Is it the occupation? Is it oppression? Or is it apartheid? It doesn't matter how we call it, it must be stopped. Wars should not be stopped. Wars should be prevented. War is a disease we bring on ourselves. It's a human creation, and we humans can also stop it. I was also infected by a disease in the last year. I got addicted to public speaking, to podium, stages, and microphones. When I'm with my Palestinian brother Aziz Abu Sara, the disease is even getting worse. In our TED Talk, we got 8 minutes over our allotted time. But it didn't stop our talk from being the number 3 most popular TED Talk in 2024. First and foremost, yes, thank you for Aziz. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Ambassador of Germany and France for their ongoing support in justice, equality, and peace. Your leadership inspires us all to strive for a better future. I also wish to thank my parents, Bilha Yakobi, who taught me and my siblings to value every individual, to see beyond social labels and to judge people by their action and character. This principle has guided my journey and motivates me every day to create and sow the seeds of hope. France and Germany are a living proof of the change that reconciliation can bring. After decades of violent conflict, you build a strong partnership that shows peace is not just possible but inventable when we choose to dialogue and understanding based on shared values, and when we build a social foundation for lasting peace, brick by brick, step by step, through city partnership, student exchange, language courses, and much, much more. Europe showed the world that peace could rise from the ashes of war. It inspired generations, including mine, to believe that unity is stronger than division. But today, as I look to Europe, I see the foundation cracking. Nationalism is rising, unity is fluttering, and I fear lessons of the past might be forgotten. I, together with my Palestinian Jewish-Israeli partners, many of them are here today, each of us carrying our own grief, urge our European partners to remember its lessons from the past. Stand with us, the peace builders, the NGO, the civil society, who despite our pain, work every day to shape the future where no child or no adult must endure what we have endured. We ask not just for your solidarity and courage, we ask for your action. It's now time to act. To act to create a better future from the river to the sea for Israelis and Palestinians, Jews and Muslims. Earlier this year, myself and my partner Aziz, each of us having lost loved ones to the conflict, presented a letter to Pope Francis, signed by over than 350 NGOs from around the world and dozens of parliaments from across Europe, asking the G7 to put the civil society peace building at the core of their diplomatic strategy. On Tuesday, the British Prime Minister endorsed an international fund that can help make this reality, and he committed to an inaugural meeting in London. I am asking you today to work with the E3 and with your 6-7 allies and with the Arab states, like you just announced before. And I want to be in this meeting, please. Ambassador Frédéric. Okay, I would love to be there. And to make this vision into reality, so that peace builders and not warmongers will write the next chapter of this region. Given the painful reality of the region, where hostages remain captive and countless Palestinians continue to lose their life every day, let us remember that hope is not something we can find, it's not something we can lose, it's not something someone else will give us. Hope is in action. And I want to call us, all of us here today, to make hope by envisioning a better future and by acting to make this future into a reality. I am grateful for your presence here. You are my partners in this path. Let us continue our efforts to advance human rights and make peace reality. And I want to remind us all that peace is possible. Yes, peace is possible. And the Franco-German award that I received today is a proof of that. I must share and say a few personal letters to you, Ambassador Steffen. In the last year, we formed a very meaningful and empowering relationship. I wanted to thank you for this relationship that is based on our shared values. And I feel now it's time for me to open our relationship. And I am asking you, Ambassador Frédéric.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I'm asking you.
The French are good at that.
I'm asking you, Ambassador Frédéric, if you would be willing to build a personal relationship with me. And as a present, hopefully to starting this relationship, I want to present you and give you this sesame oil named by my father, Yakobi. massacre is the formula how to make peace, how to make a dream into reality. We must dream, we must agree on our shared values, and I want the values of our relationship to be liberté, égalité, and fraternité. We must build a coalition, we must have a roadmap, and we must execute. And this is how, for the first time in history, mankind was able to harvest sesame with a machine, with a combine that produced 8 times more per dunam than it was producing 15 years ago. And this sesame is named after my father, that was among the first 3 dreamers that dreamed about this sesame oil. And I also would like to give you my mom mandala. That's the last present for you. My mom mandala. And my mom gave it to me 8 years ago, and she wrote, all our dreams can be fulfilled if we have the courage to chase them. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For you, I have a hug. I want to make a commitment that I will continue walking in the path of peace and reconciliation till Palestinians and Israelis will live among each other in peace that will be based on equality and dignity, shared acknowledgement and recognition, reconciliation and healing, security and safety. Shalom, salam, peace, la paix, fidèle.